Welcome back to Room with the View. We are talking about Inglorious Bastards. And before the break, I told you there were two plots to the story. One is the plot of Rosanna, and the second one is about the Jewish American soldiers called Inglorious Bastards, led by Lieutenant Aldo. Now, what their basic aim is to spread a lot of terror and give the Nazis a taste of their own medicine. They want to go about and kill the Nazi leadership as ruthlessly as possible.
An American Secret Service outfit that lives deep behind enemy lines. The Germans call them the Bastards.
The Bastards?
Yes, because these Yanks have been them the devil.
That's about it.
They had a very unique method of operation. In fact, they catch an entire bunch of Nazis, kill all of them except one. That person will be marked with a Nazi swastika on his forehead and has to go about spreading to the entire Nazis that the Inglorious Bastards have arrived.
Kennen Sie schon das neueste Gerücht, das Sie in Ihrem angstgetriebenen Wahn verbreiten? Der meine Männer mit einem Prügel totschlägt, der, den man Bärenjude nennt, soll ein Golem sein.
Das ist doch Soldatentratsch. Kein Mensch glaubt wirklich, dass der Bärenjude ein Golem ist.
Und wenn doch, die schlüpfen uns doch ständig durch die Finger wie Gespenster, die nach Belieben erscheinen und verschwinden können. Sie wollen beweisen, dass sie aus Fleisch und Blut sind. Dann bringen Sie sie mir!
It is about once upon a time in Nazi-occupied Germany. So it's obviously not a documentary. We're not making an historically correct movie. But it's about a group of bastards, of rebels, who decide that they want to pay back, the Nazis for killing the Jews, and they're just going to go ahead and scalp every Nazi they can find. So that's the premise of the movie, I guess. And then there are two independent plots about assassinating Hitler and therefore the Nazi regime.
And I assume you know who we are.
You're Elder the Apache.
But weren't if you heard of us, you probably heard we ain't in the prisoner-taking business. We in the killing Nazi business. And cousin, business is booming.
Oh, yeah.
That leaves two ways we can play this out. Either kill you or let you go. Up the road a piece, there's an orchard. Besides you, we know there's another crowd patrol fucking around here somewhere. If that patrol were to have any crack shots, that orchard would be a goddamn sniper's delight. So if you ever want to eat a sauerkraut sandwich again, you gotta...
I'd met Brad a couple of times, and I knew that he was interested in working with me, and I was interested in working with him. But it doesn't really work that way with me. It is a situation where it always is the character first. As I was writing, I just started realizing, hey, this could be a good role for Brad. And then writing it more, this could be the role for Brad. This could be it. And then by the end of it, I started getting nervous because I was like, okay, what do I do if he doesn't do it? And then also it was, because I'm finishing up the script, like I said, we got to start it right away and, get going on it. So what's the chances that the most in-demand movie star, of his time, is like would want to do it and be available right exactly when I need him, which is right now. And just sometimes the movie gods frown on you, sometimes they smile on you. And this is one of those times that everything just fate reached out and extended its hand.
Show me on this here map where they are. You gotta tell me how many they are, and you gotta tell me what kind of artillery they're carrying with them.
They can't expect me to divulge information that would put German lives in danger.
Well, now, Warner, that's where you're wrong, because that's exactly what I expect. I need to know about Germans hiding in trees, and you need to tell me. And you need to tell me right now.
I respectfully refuse, sir.
Actually, we're all tickled to hear you say that. Quite frankly, watching Donnie beat Nazis to death is as close as we ever get to going to the movies. Donnie!
Yeah!
Guy's German here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
Sergeant Hugo Stiglitz is a German
who hates Nazis, and he's killing them. And he's killing them with a great pleasure. And they get him and they put him in jail and they want to execute him. And while the bastards are in town and they hear about this German guy who's killing all those Nazis, they say, hey, this guy seems to be cool, let's save him. And they come rescue me, and that's how Hugo Stiglitz becomes a part of the Bastards.
Sergeant Hugo Stiglitz. Lieutenant Aldo Rain. These are the Bastards. Ever heard of us? We just want to say we're a big fan of your work. When it comes to killing Nazis, I think you show great talent. And I pride myself in having an eye for that kind of talent. But your status as a Nazi killer is still amateur. We all come here to see if you want to go pro.
Much has been spoken about the violence in this movie, but if you've seen Quentin Tarantino's movies before, you know that it's never only violence. There's always a bit of sarcastic humor, long scenes, and extremely lengthy dialogues. All this put aside, it's always very interesting, and Inglourious Bastards is just the same.
Das ist ein deutscher Abend, eine deutsche Veranstaltung, ein deutsches Fest. Dieser Abend ist für Sie gedacht. Für mich. Für das deutsche Militär, den Führungsstab, Ihre Familien und Freunde. Man sollte nur diejenigen reinlassen, die sich von dem Geschehen auf der Leinwand auch wirklich bewegen lassen.
Ich sehe, hat sich Ihr öffentliches Reden verbessert. Wahrscheinlich haben wir ein Monstrum geschaffen. Ein überaus überzeugendes Monstrum. Wenn der Krieg vorbei ist, erwartet die Politik. Yeah.
Inglourious Basterds is definitely amongst Tarantino's finest films. His other great ones being Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2, Pulp Fiction, My Best Friend's Birthday, and a lot more. Take a small break on Room with the View, and when you come back, we'll talk to you about Colonel Hans Landa, which is actually Christopher Waltz and the entire casting group. So take a break and be right back.